Welcome back, Guardians. Okay, so we're doing a Void build. I've decided to go ahead and try out these things. I don't really use them all that much. But anyway, so here we go. First and foremost, the Malfeasance. I already have its catalyst. I'm going to use the Gnawing Hunger as opposed to the Centrifuge. Obviously, I can't use the Centrifuge while I'm using the Malfeasance because they're conflicting exotics. Um, It'd be kind of nice if there was a legendary version of this gun that is similar but not as powerful, just because. Anyway, so yeah, the Gnawing Hunger, the one I'm running here, it does have Rampage and has Zen Moment. I'm going to be focusing on accretized rounds, actually, and this with a major spec, which means that I need to reset this. There we go. Also going to be running with the Retrofit Escapade. It is craftable. Leveled up enough so that I got Target Lock and 4th time's a Charm. Because I have Target Lock, I'm going to go ahead and use a Major spec also, because this is going to be my Boss Hunter. Well, my Majors Hunter. This is going to take out the Emissaries alongside with the Malfeasance, depending on whether or not I get ammo. To mitigate that, I did split my ammo scoop between between heavy and special. I have Harmonic Siphon to generate some orbs. That'll be off of my 2 Void weapons here, because I'm running Void. I'll get to that in a second. On the arms, boosting my mobility just because, and then doing void reloads, since I'll be focusing on these 2 during the main part of the match. And then, of course, unflinching aim with a grenade stat increase, which I don't know. I think maybe possibly I might want to put that into mobility eventually, but mobility comes up pretty fast. And then, of course, I am running the Bombardiers because, like Elemental Capacitor, it also has these nice little bennies that come into play. Suppressing targets is the main thing. Really didn't see much in here that said I needed to put it on. Scavenger is okay because it'll give me bonus reserves for my machine gun, but I don't really need it because my main workforce is going to be my Gnawing Hunger. I could do this for picking up orbs since I'm generating orbs. Health regeneration is probably going to be more important. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know what the difference between these 2 really is. So, yeah. Void Weapon Surge or Void Weapons gain a small bonus to damage while you have any armor charge. I'm not really relying on that. I don't really like relying on those things. They just don't do it for me. I suppose I could do a Void Holster, which will slowly reload my my machine gun while it's on my back. But then again, once I pick up ammo, it's pretty much going to be frenetic. Fuck. Let me see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we want? What do we want? Game. I guess I'll go ahead and do the. Yeah, there's really nothing in here that I care a fuck about. I hate to say it. Orbs of Restoration. Yeah. So yeah, just bleh, the usual Caputi. I'm not going to do this. I'm going to do this because I do want more grenade energy coming up. So you know what? Let's go ahead and let's do that. Let's do the orb pickup on grenade with deprecating returns. Who cares? And then, of course, with the Wolf's Cloak, I'm just doing utility kickstart. I should do grenade kickstart actually. Do I have a grenade kickstart here? Oh, explosive finisher. Yeah, I'm going to be doing that, so might as well. Alright, so we're going to run mostly grenades. In the Void builds, that's what we're going to be doing here. We're going to be doing Gambler's Dodge to recharge my melee. Of course, the triple jump, standard. Snare bomb, standard. And then I'm going to use magnetic grenades. But then I'm thinking about possibly vortex grenade. Where's that suppressor? Wow, I thought these guys had suppression. None of these grenades have suppression in them? Oh, here we go. The suppressor, I'm staring right at it. Duh. We're doing Stylish Executioner, and we're going to be running Vanishing Step because of dodging. We're going to be doing a +10 Discipline. That's the only reason why I chose these 4 is specifically because it's bonuses to my stat lines. I don't really care too much about the you know, being faster when I crouch. Doesn't matter. There's so many enemies on a Gambit map that it's like hiding is not going to be something you can do really well. Volatile rounds is important because that'll be good to weaken my targets because that'll happen there. Volatile rounds, it'll breach them, get them explosion abilities. Um, so yeah, so it kind of all just kind of naturally synergizes, which is what I like about the Destiny build style. So we're going to go run through a match real quick. I'm going to mute the mic because there's a bunch of other little things I'm taking care of in the background. And I hope you enjoy. Thanks for stopping by. Go give someone you care about a hug. Oh, by the way, that means you too, by the way. So if you care about yourself, give yourself a hug. You earned it.
All right. Let's see what we've got. Hi, bring a sword. Great, be notorious. I like fighting Hive. They make those funny little sounds. Crunch 'em. Transmatted. Let's hunt some hostiles, brother. Bring their moats to the bank.
Alright, well, mobility seems to be okay.
Hostiles incoming at command.
Oops. I almost skipped my armor, my ammo. Anytime I pull a crate, I jump up and out of the way. I don't actually start to move away like a lot of people do because you never know who might be behind you trying to get to that ammo, and then you back away, and it's like, thanks. Looks like somebody's really being a moat hog. What the heck? See what I mean? Jesus.
Large blocker to the other side. Portal's up. Go look them in the eyes. Allies headed to the other side.
I love how the game stalls that reload just a little bit to give you tension, you know? I guess maybe I will use the holster. Yeah, probably going to use the holster. Not satisfied with that engagement. Huh. Damn. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe add that extra point of resilience too. It's all about tuning.
Watch it. You're shedding moats. Kill the blockers. Invader incoming.
I could have figured I was never going to win against somebody who was sporting Strand. I mean, that's the golden choice of this year, isn't it? Obviously paid. I don't know. I kind of like the whole pay-to-win, free-to-play dichotomy. It makes me feel better about the fact that I can make any choice I want because I'm free-to-play. It doesn't really fucking matter if I'm going to be facing pay-to-win people in the same lobby that, I'm not going to win. That's just it. I mean, it's going to be more of a struggle for me. Like, I mean, seriously, really? Is every exploding thrall need to come at me right now? I mean, there's like 3 other Guardians on this map. And I don't even have that many modes. Keep jumping in front of me. We're not going to win this, by the way. I can tell you right now. And I'll tell you the reason why I know we're not going to win this is because everybody keeps running into each other. They're not thinking about the fact that they're playing as a team. They're only thinking about is getting my shit taken care of and making sure I'm on the top board. Because there's some trophy or title or achievement they're chasing. It just gets in the way of the play, It really does. It's not like I remember I worked in a call center and we had a leaderboard in the call center. Who got the most clients, who completed the most, appointments and all that kind of shit. And I was like in the top 3 for about 2 weeks in a row. And we had daily leaderboards, guys, daily. And I asked the owner, I says, what's the point of all this? Because I just keep getting shade from everybody else. And that really does get into my headspace and causes tilt. Well, I'm using the word tilt. I didn't use it back then because that wasn't a word that I had. But it's causing a distraction for me. That's basically what I said. And, his response was like, well, it's supposed to be, the competitiveness is supposed to make everybody want to try harder. I says, but you don't understand is that there are some people in our team that just don't want to try. They're just here for the paycheck. They're going to do their quota, and that's what they're going to go for. And, he nodded, and he clapped me on the shoulder, patted me on the shoulder, and says, that's why, you're in the top 3 most times. And then right after that, I was like, you know what? Fuck this system. And yeah, I sandbagged for a good week or so, and even got called out on it. I says, "Yo, man, what's going on? You were doing so great." And I says, "I figured give somebody else a chance to enjoy the limelight a little bit and feel a little bit of pride." And he just kind of looked at me, gave me this weird smile, and was like, "Okay." And like shortly afterwards, I did leave the company because they went from actually providing a paycheck to charging us to use their facilities. And resources. And I was like, that's not something I really want to do. If I want to be self-employed, independent contractor kind of shit, I'm going to fall into my artwork for that. And I did. And, well, now that the economy is pretty much fucking tanked and AI is so much cheaper than an actual artist, and I don't begrudge a businessman from improving their margins. Fuck, dude, couldn't even get away from that. Yeah, it doesn't matter what you build. It's all RNG, really. In fact, you just roll some dice and say, hey, do I feel like winning today? Let's see. Let's take this die. Rock, paper, scissors, die. Paper. Okay, well, paper beats rock, so that is what it is. So yeah, I don't know. I've always put out an open challenge to anybody who has the ear of a Bungie developer. They're always big about this. Like, oh, we're always experimenting and trying out new things. Bullshit. Just variations on a theme, really. But I'd like to see something truly radical, something truly unique. I'd like to see a whole week of no leaderboards. There's no way for you to track how well you did against everybody else. There's just a way for you to track them. You know, you're still going to earn your triumphs. You're still going to earn your trophies and all that stuff. You know, you'll still be chasing that stuff. But a whole week of no leaderboards, and better still, how about a whole season of no titles and triumphs? You know, how about none of this anymore? Just you're getting in and you're playing the game. That's all you're doing. You're playing for the play. You're not playing for the rewards. You're not playing for the titles. You're not playing for any of this. What you don't need this. This is irrelevant. This doesn't matter because it's the whole team that needs to work here. You know, this should be something that you see privately. You know, what was my performance like? Because that's the only reason why I look at it. I don't need to compare myself to everybody else. I could tell in the game myself that I wasn't applying enough pressure. All right, so let's see. We're going to go ahead and we're not going to worry too much about the grenade thing. Let's see if we can bump our resilience. That gives us a little bit extra. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, mobility. We can do that here too. Where I can do it and it doesn't do too much. I didn't see much of the orb thingy coming up. So that's 80, that's 93. We're going to go full res. Let's see what kind of effect it has. But then again, there's no way to really tell because I'm being put into a new lobby. So it's like, what's the point? Let's go ahead and do a little bit of that. So I don't want to go overboard. I see so many players with like 120, 115 resilience, and it says that anything over 10 just doesn't have no effect. It says right there, stats exceeding 100 have no effect on your character, yet I see these people pulling off really insane things with their resilience, like, you know, taking full shotgun barrels to the face, grenades, and a melee, and still walking away with no damage to their armor. So either they're hiding a cheat behind overloaded resilience, or it really does, and they're just trying not to admit that because they fucked up somehow. Because, I mean, that's basically what Bungie's been doing since Destiny 2, is that anytime they fuck up, it's not their fault, it's your fault. That's why they like the peer-to-peer network connection. It's not because it saves them money so much, is that any networking problems that happen, because they are the hub, they're the translator between me and everybody else on this map right now, including the opponents on the other side. If there's any kind of a hiccup in the flow, they can blame me because, well, it's my internet contributing to the rest of everybody else's internet. This is really you're gonna fucking push that on me, man? That's gaslighting. That is gaslighting. It is one of the main friction points I have with the studio, is the constant gaslighting. You know, well, you know, you suck. It's not us, it's you. Maybe if you tried harder, maybe if you bought the battle pass, maybe if you bought the fucking, you know, expansion, maybe if you went for artificer armor, maybe if you went for adept weapons. I'm like, no, I don't need adept weapons. Fucking A, dude, I could take a human apart. I could take apart a guardian with a fucking, you know, uncommon hand cannon in Crucible because everything's battle leveled. I mean, fuck, dude, I'm pretty sure even Gambit is battle leveled now. I'm just going to focus on keeping the bank clear. Let me see. Let's go bring up the tooltip. Whoops, wrong way. Okay, so power levels do matter because it doesn't say it doesn't. Because if it didn't say it didn't, it would say like this. You know, level advantage is disabled. Right, well, there you go. So Gambit's the only place where power level makes a difference. And maybe strikes. Well, they're no longer called... They're called strikes on the tooltip, but they're Vanguard operations. Thanks for scooping that, dude. Because, you know, I might not have been able to pick it up because I was so distracted talking. Because, you know, I haven't played Gambit so much that I can fucking do this fucking game in my sleep, practically. And yes, actually, I have had dreams of playing Gambit, believe it or not. I have so much caffeine in me right now. Is something shooting at me and causing me to be flinching? Because there wasn't anything around here. What the hell? You guys could see that, right? My character was actually, like, moving left and right when I was not doing that. Okay, so resilience makes a difference. I like it. Still trying to get fucking debuff. Nice. Good heavy. Well, I'll have to hang at the... Still waiting to reload. Reload. Damn it. Everybody? I'm just one short. That's typical. You know what? I got a moat Gambit. I'm just going to do it. Anything to keep them from fucking putting moats in their bank. I don't know who we have out here camping fucking moats, but they better not die with them. Really? I don't know why I drifted like that. Got the grenade gamble. Oh. Come on, let's move it. Keep them from getting moats in their bank. Now we're going to have to struggle. Thank you. I guess kinetic loader would have been a better choice, huh? Come on. If you're gonna make emissaries be the fucking step we have to do, then fucking spawn them faster. Why is everybody shooting at everything else? Come on. The enemy's over this way. Yeah, he's going to be immune. Cool. Means I'm down, which means that the 5 seconds or so it takes for me to respawn, hopefully I'll dodge the invader. Okay, well, it looks like we've got the invader did some work. Hey, guys. Alright, well, we're going ahead and doing it. Primeval 6, we should fucking take this guy now. No excuses. I smell the blood of human beings. Find them. Alright, so I'm going to say that this worked out a little bit better, but it's hard to really be a definite statement, only because there's no, we did change lobbies, so I guess the only real way to do it is just to watch the numbers, which unfortunately I don't pay attention to. I don't know, maybe that's why I'm so mid. Let's see what we got. Goodies. Trinary system. And I wanted to go with a craftable, but I think trinary system might actually be better than the likely suspect. That's not bad. We're doing all right. Got one more match. How many bounties do I have left? Ooh, wow. Okay, check this out. We got one more to go. Auto rifles and defeating with finishers. That is awesome. Solid. Very, very solid. I already finished these, so I don't need these anymore. I could just leave them, but yeah, I'm not into clutter. 118. I think I have to have. I think I have to have the auto rifle equipped in order for it to progress. But, I could do it because I no longer need to. Oh, but really, I like my malfeasance though. I think we'll do it this way. Oh, I could always. No, no, wait. I could do this. We just have to make sure that this is equipped before we end. Actually, you know what? I think it counts no matter what at this point. I think it's just a number of activities you do. Playing some Raid Shadow Legends while I fuck around. Give me a minute.
Scorn approaching.
So I got a question for the one and only person who's watching right now. I play RPGs solo. I've been doing it since about the mid to late 80s without actually really being aware of it because I was doing the Lone Wolf, Tunnels and Trolls, and fighting fantasy books. I was aware of those being there, but it was like, because a lot of times I wanted to play and there wasn't a group that was available, or I wanted to try a system that most people were kind of like, no, we don't really want to do that. We like D&D. So yeah, getting into playing games solitaire is not a bad idea. In fact, a lot of my own little explorations into chess were being played against myself. And there's no tougher opponent you will face than yourself. Even, well, except outside of somebody who's definitely ranked higher than you in the chess club. But point being, so I have some solo engines, which are technically nothing more than prompts, a set of tables to give you prompts like, uh, you know, like you might roll the die and an apple shows up, and then there might be a baker's hat, and so the NPC that you need to find is the village baker who's making apple pies or something like that, and so then you would ask the question: does this village have a bakery in it? And then the answer would come back yes or no, and it's like, well, if it's likely, then you on a D6 you would say that on a 2 or more there is a bakery. Meaning a roll of 1, there's no bakery, so it's very unlikely that there would be no bakery in this village. And you can, adjust and stuff. But the point being is that the question I have is this: would a solo engine be different than, say, a plot generator? Because I found this really cool little plot generator that uses tarot cards. Now, the idea of generating story elements off of cards is not unique. It's been around since the tarot has been around, believe it or not, because even though the people use them as a form of fortune telling, the tarot in my usage has always been about bringing focus to something you should be thinking about. In other words, don't ask the questions like, am I going to get the promotion? But ask the question of, what can I do to get the promotion? What should I be focusing on to help me get the promotion? And everybody knows subconsciously how to make their own luck, so to speak, or how to manipulate their own destiny or their own form. Well, that's what destiny means. Destiny is the culmination of all your actions, whether conscious or unconscious. Whereas fate is the culmination of other people's actions upon you. You don't have a choice. You don't get a say, other than the fact that you've originally agreed to allow them to influence your decision making. But it doesn't mean that you're not responsible for your fate. It doesn't mean that you're not accountable for the results of your fate. You are. Everybody is ultimately accountable for everything. I was supposed to, I don't know why I threw a grenade at him. I was supposed to do that finisher to finish off the bounties. So should I include random plot generators in with the solo engine section, or just leave them on their own? The idea is I'm organizing a binder, and I kind of wanted everything to go together. And then eventually I plan to do a pre-recorded video where I go through... What the fuck? Yeah, I was looking for that motherfucker. I could not find him on my screen. I don't know why. I plan to do a recorded video where I go through my solo gaming tools and how I use them, which is, a half a dozen or so major channels out there have already done this, and more importantly, done it very well, with a lot more flash and flare than I could probably manage on my phone. But just wanted to kind of get an opinion here. What do you think? Plot generators in the same binder as, in the same tab section as solo engine oracles, or maybe keep them separate? Because it's not, because all solo tools are really good also with group play tools. Mostly because, if your players go off mission, not necessarily off plot, because, you set up the instances, you set the scenes, but it's the players who are going to create the story. And yeah, that comes into a whole bunch of other semantics, but we're not going to talk about those. So I guess, rubber ducking here, I think it probably is better that I just go ahead and include them in the solo engines, because I use those solo engines as, impromptu or improvisational tools. Like you're supposed to be going to this village to find clues about the bounty that you're hunting, but instead you wanted to go ahead and search the mountains. But I didn't prepare anything for the mountains, because I didn't expect you guys to want to go into the frickin' mountains, because I've already told you that dragons live in the mountains, but maybe that's what you're really after, but I don't really know, because no one's really saying anything at the table. So yeah, using a prompt generator would be fun for that. Anyway. Yeah, I'm talking about other shit because I'm just kind of bored right now. This is the third match in Gambit that I'm playing, and I'm just like, oh, come on. Let's just get it over with. I want this thing to open so I can go down there and ambush the invader. Oh, the invader's not here. Must be at... Oh, never mind, they're dead. Oh, wait. Since I am using just rifle, let's go ahead. No, I wanted to try out... Never mind. Forgive me! Nope. I'm panicking here. I wanted to see if I got progress on the quest. Hello. The invader's here. Someone's having fun. Where is the invader? Wow, he fucking healed us all the way up. Come on. I don't want to say I'm doing the most damage, but why the fuck does it look like I'm being targeted the most? Because the Primeval doesn't target the closest Guardian, it targets the one dealing the most damage. Yay! Oh, come on, I want to be done. Fucking tennis elbow's acting up right now. Oh, that Taken bastard fucking pushed me out from cover just enough so that the guy could shoot me. This is taking too long. We already got the fucking 6-minute timer going now. What the fuck? Okay, is none of my... Okay, somebody on my side must be invading because their bar hasn't fucking depleted. We're gonna go to Primeval 8? Son of a bitch, man. Did he just fart that orb out his ass at me? Because he was facing the other direction. Fucking A. This is what I'm talking about. All this false drama. It's just... It just doesn't mean anything to me. This is like... This would be like my fucking Warhammer opponent deliberately stalling in the 5th round because they're trying to bleed out the clock for a tie. I've had guys do that, and it's like, it's fucking cheating in my opinion, but... Primeval Slayer 8, dude, as long as we just focus fire on the big guy and fuck off on the ads, we got this. No, are you kidding me? Fucking A, game, give it to us. What the hell? Fuck me. Are you kidding? Are you really fucking kidding? Son of a bitch. This is shenanigans. This is bullshit. I'm calling so much bullshit on this. We don't win this, man. That is just fucking... That is just shameful. Oh my god, he actually got him healed a little bit too. Fuck you. Man, what BS. That was the worst match I've played in weeks. The absolute worst match. I don't give a fuck if we won or not. In fact, I'm so disappointed, I'm not even fucking giving commendations. That is my choice. Fuck this shit. Alright, let's go see what goodies we get. If you've been around long enough for this, you deserve to see this. And understand why most times I just don't fucking care. Boy. I'm going to hold on to this for a while, only because this is the only strand source of damage I have, so we'll kick that down. Just got one exotic engram. Because I'm free to play, so I'll only ever get 1809s. Yeah, I have to say, for what I do in my day and how I like to play, free to play is good. It's a solid choice for me. I get every now and then I get a moment of FOMO when I see somebody with some really cool gear doing some amazing stunts. That's actually a really good. No, that's garbage. That 23 should be in the strength. That is just straight garbage. Don't fucking keep anything like this. Doesn't matter how much the baseline stat is. If it doesn't feature the actual ability that is being used on the exotic, you shouldn't even fucking worry about it. I mean, even here, resilience, because I kicked it up, 17 mobility, 17 resilience. That's good. That's a good set of bombardiers right here. You go on the Assassin's Cowl, which is all about melee. Even though that strength is low, that mobility is high, and that's where it's going to count for me because I'm going to be generating strength or melee charges by doing the dodging, which is, what I do with this. It's the only reason why I've kept this one. Okay, so that's that. Now we're going to go ahead and crank out the bounties. We got them all done in 3 matches. That is good, but it's par. I mean, it's nothing uncommon for me. So I'm pretty happy with the Void build as it is. Resilience does make a difference. Take it into Crucible later on in the weekend and see what happens. But this wraps up the 3-match, 8 bounty goals that I had for the game. And now when I want to play, it's just going to be to fuck off in a lost sector and goof around a little bit. I should probably try a legendary lost sector. I haven't done one of those in a while. Alright. Yeah. Alright, let's crack these and see what we get. Okay. Harad is crap. Borrowed time is meh. Yesteryear is good. Get some good rolls. Crowd Pleaser. I remember Crowd Pleaser used to be really good. Let's find out if we got a good roll on it. Genesis. Nice. Snapshot Sights is garbage, but this is better. Ooh, Pulse Monitor's nice. Blast Radius. Oh, wow. That's cool. I like mini frags, but spike grenades and linear compensators better. Okay. Yeah, I don't need snapshot sights. I hip fire grenades most times, unless I'm fighting something like a Shrieker or a Wizard or a floating Warlock. I would say probably backup mag would be the better choice here. Won't matter in Crucible, but then again, I don't use grenade launchers in Crucible except for my Blast Bateau because it has chain reaction. Down in the mud, dynamic sway reduction on an SMG is nice. You get the Rampage or you get the Demolitionist. These are both good for me. Flared Magwell is nice for the reload. And that's, oh yeah, definitely going to reload fast. That's good. Might keep that one and play with it for a little bit. Although I do have my Ecolos, which is, way better. Actually, you know what? Yeah, fuck that. I'm trying to sell myself on an idea that doesn't really fit. There we go. Nope. No. Nothing there sparks joy. Okay, Herod. It's a slow-ass fucking... It's basically a rapid-fire scout rifle when you really think about it. Shoot to loot is funny. Heating up and Focused Fury. Those are actually kind of nice. Those work together, I think. Let me see. Okay. So Final Blows increases accuracy. So you get a kill, reload, and then Focused Fury dealing half the damage. And I'm the kind of guy that you could hand a shotgun to, aim him at a barn, and I'll still shoot the ground, so probably not going to do that. And that's an auto delete because cloaks are just cloaks. What the fuck do I care? Okay, so let's see. Compared to the blast, yeah, I get faster velocity. Velocity matters with grenade launchers and rocket launchers because I have seen too many shits dodge out of the way. So we're going to go ahead and say fuck off on that too. Yeah, I'm just right back to square. Keeping this, well, I don't know. Keeping this because it does have higher stats, but that charge time, bro, it's going to fucking hurt me. And no charge time, mitigation here whatsoever. Although, this might help. This might help. Or maybe this. I think we're going to do this. Let's try that. We'll give it a run through Crucible because I don't really use fusion rifles in PvE. They're not very strong. So, yeah. Okay, that's going to do it. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching to this point. That was, 45 minutes. And again, yeah, give someone you care about a hug, including yourself. You deserve it.